Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education. Minister, TVO is truly one of our province's gems, one of we can all be truly proud of in this legislature and all Ontarians. So over the last several weeks, I've heard from many constituents about the importance of TVO to their family. Whether it's TVO Kids, educational platforms, in-depth current affairs shows or documentaries, TVO plays an important part in their everyday lives. Most were concerned over the last couple of weeks about the potential loss of over-the-air transmission and the impact that that would have on those who did not have access to or who could not afford cable and internet. So, Minister, could you please let this legislature know about the additional support that was provided to TVO in last Friday's announcement?
Thank you. Minister of Education.
Thank you, Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Ottawa South for his advocacy on behalf of his constituents. Mr. Speaker, we heard that Ontarians value TVO's dynamic educational programming. Someone talked about Pokeroo. We all love Pokeroo, and that's why our government has stepped in, Mr. Speaker, and taken steps to ensure that we can continue to enjoy this programming in these communities. This additional investment by our government of $1 million will help TVO to continue to be accessible over the air in Ottawa, Belleville, Thunder Bay, Chatham, Coyne, Kitchener, London, and Windsor. This investment builds on the support the Ministry of Education already provides to TVO for their innovative educational products and learning tools for students across Ontario, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we support TVO, and that's why we've committed to this.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I'd like to thank the Minister for that answer, and I'd like to thank the Minister for listening to the concerns that I expressed on behalf of my constituents, but not just myself. I know the member from Ottawa Centre and many members of the legislature raised this. It really is a very important part of people's everyday lives. And, you know, we've all been impacted and touched by TVO, those of us who have kids or who are young enough to have been impacted by shows. I'm a little older, so I remember my kids' shows. Although I really enjoy the agenda, I have to say I have a personal affinity for the Pokeroo. and as many of us do here, I could hear it in the legislature. So I'm really pleased to hear that over-the-air transmission will be continued. I think it's an important part of equal access. But I also know that TVO is also the educational extension of the Ministry of Education's effort to educate our children. So I'd like the Minister to please talk to us about the support we have for the technical extension of Ontario's education.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you again to the member from Ottawa South. We continue to assist TVO in providing the innovative educational products, Mr. Speaker. I just heard from the member from Ottawa Centre that his 2 children watch TVO Kids, and that's really terrific. For 2016-17, the organization received more than $48 million just to better support the learning needs of all of our students. This includes supports for TVO's Homework Help, a free online math tutoring by teachers for students in grades 7 to 10.
That'd be helpful for
Empower, a new gamification math learning tool for kindergarten to grade 6 students based on the Ontario's math curriculum, and this is supporting our renewed math strategy. The provision of distance learning education through its Independent Learning Centre, the ILC. We will continue to support TVO so that it can deliver innovative programs to support 21st century learning for all students so that they can have the talents and the skills needed to thrive in today's global economy.
The question, the member from